What's up? What's up, y'all? How are you doing? It's been a minute. It's been a minute, but I am here. How y'all doing? What is this? Happy. Ah, There's the stuff I don't have time for. Apparently, we having technical difficulties because anything else would be uncivilized, right? I wonder why. What's the problem? Yeah, everything is in there. I don't know what the problem or what the issue is. I really don't. I don't. Um, let's see. Let's see. If you're here, I need you to go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, is what I need you to do. While you're here, I'm going to go and grab this link and then I can post it. So we're going to do that there. Da 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 da. Because I don't know what the problem is. I really don't. I don't. But it's acting funny. Like it's not showing it. So I don't know what it is. I don't know. So can I create a post? Yeah. I don't know what the problem is, but it's basically telling me it has issues with Facebook. And I don't know why. I don't know what the problem is. I don't know what the issue may be, but how y'all doing? What's going on? Zone, what's going on? There we go. Okay, once I do this, then I'll be ready to go. We can get into it. Again, while you're here, please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. And let me share this in group. I don't know what the problem is or the major malfunction, but guess what? We're not going to let it mess up anything. Comment. Bam. Okay. Let me close that. Let's go. So welcome to Wealthy Wednesdays. This is the August edition of Wealthy Wednesdays. Wealthy Wednesdays is where I come on every month and talk about something that is preventing you from achieving financial stability. It can be spending, debt repayment, just eliminating debt. I feel like is a huge one because we go along in life and operate in so much where everybody else sees us as having everything together, but in reality, we really out here with our money in a chokehold by debt. So I'm going to jump into it. Let me see. Also, September 18th through 22nd, the 5-day money challenge is coming. So join in. I'm going to show up 5 days, September 18th through 22nd. I'm going to show up 5 days, Monday through Friday. And each of those days, I'm going to talk about something to help you eliminate debt, boost your savings, and achieve wealth. Because the reality is, a lot of the decisions that we might be making might prevent us from being able to achieve financial stability. So we have to look inside to see what it is and what do we need to do to achieve our financial goals. So I'll be going live. I'll be right here Monday through Friday, okay, that week, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. So I'm going to show up every day for you and give a live session every week. So this is not something you want to miss. Sign up at the 5daymoneychallenge.com and then make sure that you go and check your spam, because sometimes they want to send it to spam and you don't get it and then you miss out. So I'm trying to make sure I let everybody know to check your spam, okay? So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get started, because again, I don't try to be on Wealthy Wednesdays all night. I try to get in and get out because I respect your time and I realize you have the other things to do. So let me pop this in here. Welcome to Wealthy Wednesdays. Welcome to Wealthy Wednesdays. Hey, goalies. I'm Nia. In case you don't know me, I'm your Chief Learning Officer and Certified Financial Education Instructor. So each month I go live the last Wednesday of the month to talk about different personal finance topics to help you eliminate debt, save more money, and achieve financial stability that you desire and deserve. So if you don't mind hanging out with me for a little bit, it's going to be once a month. Make sure you hit that like, follow, and subscribe while you're here. Type replay in the chat if you are watching this on the replay. This is the August 2023 edition of Wealthy Wednesday. So happy to be here. Happy to do this. I have had a road runner. Okay, we still in August? Yes, we're still in August. I've had a road runner month. Some of the crazy, insane things that have happened to me this month, you'll actually get a chance to see because I'll be posting about them pretty soon. But it has definitely been an interesting journey for me this month. Like, you're not going to believe some of the things. But anyway, just a little bit more about me. I've been teaching money probably about 6 years. So a lot of people out times, they need somebody to come and make it plain to them, not talk like they're talking above them, and make it something simple that they can understand. So I leave all the big words behind and I take those different concepts and I like to break them down in simple terms. You know, if that's what you're looking for, I got you. I wanted to be able to bring something that can help us truly get better and get started when we want to get better with our money. So we get frustrated with the process a lot of times. And to be real, sometimes you don't even know what the process really looks like because you're more so focused on the end goal and the goals that you want to achieve. You don't know what the process looks like to actually achieve those goals. So I'm just saying. So we spend a lot of time on social media, reading all about how much money the celebrities are making and what they're doing with their money. And we got to put that same energy into our own finances. The same way when you go and you're shopping for clothes and you're picking out this shirt or this dress, and automatically in your head, you're thinking like, oh, if I get this, I need to have this bra, or if I wear this shirt, I got to do this, or oh, this could go with these shorts, or these could go with these jeans. Well, you should think about your finances in the same way. If I buy this, then I'm not going to be able to do this, or man, this money could go to this. You have to do that same type of strategizing you'll do in the store for an outfit when it comes to making a decision about your money or different money moves. Okay. I'm not saying that we can't, try to have nice things or do nice things and take trips and go places and do things, but we just got to make sure that we know what we're doing and know that we financially can be able to afford those things. That's really what matters at the end of the day. Okay. We keeping it real. We're not here for fluff. So this month we're going to talk about spending. And the last module of my Money Moves course is all about spending. This course, I'm telling y'all, I'm so hyped about this course. I had a group come in and they all have been taking the course all this month and giving me feedback and telling me like what they like, what they don't like. So this course is going to be so bomb because it's really created by people like you. So I had them come in, we meet every week, and just the great things that they've been telling me about how everything is broken down in simple terms, and they was really able to grasp everything I was talking about. Like, this course is my baby. I've been working on this course for a while. I've tweaked it. I've, honed in on it. I've made it better. So I'm just really excited to really bring this course to you, to be honest, because I know this is the ticket right here. This is the ticket because, for one, I made the last module about spending because we all know spending is one of the biggest reasons that we are not reaching our financial goals, because we are spending. We are quick to tell ourselves, I deserve when we're talking about spending money. But we don't say I deserve when it comes to making investments, when it comes to saving money. We don't get that same type of mentality. So this course is going to help you break down into that to see what is your mentality about money. So I'm excited that it's finally about to be done and come out. I got to make the tweaks based on what the feedback I got from the beta group, but I am really excited about this. I can't wait. I'm not going to lie to y'all. Because let's be real. How many people love to go shopping? It could be for clothes, shoes, flights, trips, Airbnb, whatever. I know nobody on here planning on just working for the rest of their life and never taking a break, never going on vacation, or never be able to take off work and just get that mental break. I don't think anybody would volunteer to work all the time and never take a break. The truth be told, we are already tired of working now. So, but the truth is, this system that we live in is designed and created to make us spend. It's created to make us always search for the next thing, for the new thing. We always updating our phone, but we don't realize that all that's doing is slowly spending away all of our money that could be used towards our future goals. Because at any given time, we're always paying on a phone. We never get to the point where we get the phone paid off. Guess what? That's money that could be going towards your goal. So have you ever stopped to think about your purchases? You know what I mean? Think about, if you're making purchases or you're purchasing a lot of times, how many times are you actually buying things for yourself, or is it being bought for someone else? That's a big question, a huge question to ask yourself. Let's talk about it. Let's get to it. How many people really have a problem with putting themselves first? And they're always putting others before them. They feel like it's a burden when it comes to asking other people for help. They feel like they're not going to be able to get the help that they need, so they do it for themselves. But when it comes to doing for other people, you will bend over backwards. You will make yourself go without. You will spend money that you really don't have because it's for somebody else, but you won't put that same energy into improving your finances. So you take joy in making sure that everybody else is good, but who's making sure you are good? Okay? Because you can't expect or depend on anybody else to do it better than you're going to do for yourself. So if you put yourself last, you can expect everybody else to put you last. You can't expect them to put you first and you're putting yourself last, because you've taught them that you should go last. You've taught them that you're okay with being last. You've taught them that you're comfortable with being last, and that's where you feel you belong. So if that's where you feel you belong, why should I put you in any other place? I'm just saying. We're not doing that no more. Okay? We're not doing it no more. Not in these 2023 streets. We're going to change. So we're going to talk about how that affects your money habits, and we're going to talk about how it can affect how you move with money. Because you're ready to be the first in your life. So somebody type one in the chat if you're ready to be the first person in your life. Because for me, I used to be a big worry wart. I used to worry all the time. I was always worried about everything. How will this turn out? Will it be all right? I was a bit of a perfectionist. So I would work hard to make sure everybody else was good and that everybody else was satisfied. And then I would be okay with whatever I had, as long as everybody else was satisfied. I would make it work until I was able to spend some time with myself and discover what I really wanted and what made me happy. Once I spent that time with myself and was able to discover that, that's when I realized that many things that I was doing to make other people happy is really what had me always worrying. I was worrying if they liked it, worrying if it was done right. I would work all day to please everybody else. And then when it was done, I didn't have time to do anything for myself. So I was out here bad, y'all. I was out here bad. I live in Chicago and I went years without buying a good winter coat. I'm almost 40. Well, no, I was almost 40 because I'm 40 now. I got to get used to it. I just turned 40 on Sunday. But I was almost 40 before I purchased a brand new quality bed to sleep on. Before that, I would just get like little cheap beds from the little furniture store in the neighborhood. You know what I'm saying? Besides the fact of how hard I've been working on my life, once I came to the realization that I always doing for everybody else, I had to stop and say, I'm not working myself to the bone and can't even sleep on, have a good night's sleep. You know what I'm saying? So I stopped working myself to the bone to make sure everything was good for others. And I started putting some of that energy into myself. So how many people have helped other people financially or with their finances, but have to sit down and work on their own by themselves? No judgment here. Like, we're not here to scold. It's more so to make you aware, because the way that affects your finances is because you are overspending and going into money that you really don't have in order for you to please people when you leaving yourself without. You're leaving yourself without. So come on, let's go. We're not doing that no more. So let me tell you a little bit about me and who I am and what I do. My name is Nia, born and raised in Chicago. I'm a single mother. I became a single mother at 17. So creator and executive founder of Perspectives, which is a financial education brand. And what we do is we help high achieving women overcome money mistakes and break through bad spending habits so they can achieve the financial stability they desire and deserve. Now, how do I do that? I do that through giving down to earth money and home buying tips. Okay, we want you to go from struggling and stressed to empowered about money. So I've made just about every money mistake that you could think of. So let's get that out the way. There's no reason for you to feel any type of way about making mistakes, because I've made with them. And I used to be embarrassed to talk about it, or I really didn't bring it up or talk about it. But now I wear it as a badge of honor, because even though I had those money mistakes, or rather made those mistakes, I still have become triumphant. I still have been able to achieve goals. I'm still have more goals that I'm working on achieving, and me making those mistakes didn't stop it. So it's no reason for you to be ashamed, and it's no reason to avoid your money mistakes. They're all a part of you, and they shape who you are. They're a part of your journey. They're a part of your story. But it's important to know they don't define you. At the end of the day, you are not your finances. That's just your current situation, but that's not your final destination. Okay, see, my journey started rocky, bruh. It was kind of like a roller coaster. I've been up, I've been down, but the change happened when I got tired. And I realized a lot of the things I was doing things more transactional, like, following the steps, and just long as I follow these steps, then I'm going to get where I need to get. Well, at the end of the day, it's more than that. It's a mental process that you have to go through when you are trying to be and go along this journey. Okay. So see, I started thinking about my future and what I wanted to be. And I want to stop working. I don't want to work all my life. I want to be able to retire early. I thought about what type of legacy I wanted to leave. I've been through some struggle, and I've experienced building from the ground up, like started from the bottom. Now we're here, long nights, up studying for school. And I did it because I want to create a legacy where my future generations don't have to start from zero. Maybe they can start from 1,000. But how do I do that? How can I make that happen? I had to take action, and I had to identify and create a plan for where I was want to go. I had to walk it like I talk it, because sitting there talking about it wasn't going to get it done. Like, that's the real truth about it at the end of the day. So my students all the time, we talk about different things and ways for them to achieve their goals and the things that they want to do. Like, let's talk about Monica. So Monica, and I'm just going to be honest, we're not using her real name because, confidentiality, but she did give me permission to share this story. But Monica is a little bit over 40. She got 2 kids. She makes about $100,000 a year. She owns 2 properties and has about a 740 credit score. Now that sounds like Monica is doing excellent, right? She's doing great. Some people listen to this like, shit, I need to get like Monica. I'm trying to get where Monica at. Okay. She also has about $70,000 in debt. So if she make $100,000 a year, but she owes 70,000, that don't mean she have much left, right? So she's still living paycheck to paycheck. She got no money saved in her emergency fund. And she came to me because she was frustrated and she felt stuck in her finances. She thought budgeting was tedious and overwhelming, and she's just never really been too interested in doing it. But she was also scared that she wouldn't be able to have a life, because everybody thinks that when you budget, that means that you just can't do nothing and your life is miserable. But she was also tired of all her money being gone as soon as she get paid. She felt like she had worked her way up and, worked herself to the point to where she was earning enough that she didn't have to, have her entire check gone after she get paid. She had more life that she wanted to live, but she always felt broke despite the fact that she made decent money. So she started the program, took the Money Moves course, and what we realized her issue was, it was her budget. That's what the problem was. We got her in the course, and to be honest, either she had two choices. She was either going to continue to suffer, or she was going to continue to be frustrated. I mean, she was going to continue to suffer and be frustrated with her finances, or she was going to do something about it. So we did something about it. We put her in the Money Moves course. And what she realized about her budget and her issues is, one, she didn't include anything about herself in her budget. She didn't include any fun, any free time, any nails, different things like that she didn't have in her budget. And then whenever it came to any expense, her first mind was always to put it on her credit card. And that was a very bad habit, because all it did was build up her balances on her credit card. So she would always tell herself, oh, I'll pay it back when I get paid. I pay it back when I get paid. But that never happened. When she got paid, something else would come up, or she'd have something else she want to buy. So by the time she got paid again, something else came up, or something else was needed that she had to do. So she was really operating in a life of lack is what she was operating in. Let's just call it what it is. She spent money to fulfill a void. She always was buying things, and all the things she wanted to put on her credit card, because she didn't want to let go of the cash. But what she didn't realize is the more that she continues to put on the credit card, the higher the credit card balance goes, and the higher her minimum payment, which is doing what? Still taking her cash. It's just taking it another way. Okay. And it's going to take it for a much longer time. Okay. So that's the thing that she really found herself messed up in. So after she took the Money Moves course, she learned how to budget based on her own lifestyle and personality, and she applied the tools that she learned. So she was able to pay off about $12,000 in debt with her first no spend month. Do you know how much more of your paycheck you would have if you knocked out $12,000 of debt? If you paid $12,000 off, some of them that would pay off more than one credit card, which would free up hundreds of dollars in your budget every month. That hundreds of dollars every month that you're freeing up, multiply that times 12. Now multiply that times 3 years. Now 5 years. You see how when you pay off debt, it helps create a raise. It gives you an automatic pay raise. So I know personally myself, I paid off $50,000 in debt. It was like a relief that came over me to not be stressed out. Every payday, I'm trying to divvy up my money to everybody but me. The last update I received from Monica, she only owes about $15,000 left in her debt, and then she plans to have it paid off by the end of 2023. So we'll see. I love bragging on my clients, though. I love getting the updates and success stories. Like, I never get tired of hearing them. Oh, hey, Anthony, how you doing? But yes, so let's talk about it. Even though she made good money and she was able to, bring in a decent paycheck, why was she still living paycheck to paycheck and having her money get swallowed up? What were the issues that she was experiencing that was causing her to still live like that? So the reason why that she built up so much credit card, of course, first is overspending. Let's just call it what it is. Spending. Making promises that your paycheck can't keep. That's really what it is. Overspending can hurt your financial future. It's one of the biggest things that possibly is preventing you from achieving your financial goals. Like I said, a lot of times we'll say, Oh, I deserve this. I deserve this when it comes to spending money, when it comes to buying things. But we never say, I deserve this when it comes to investing, when it comes to buying a property, or, buying another stock, or, oh, this stock has a nice dividend. We don't never say, oh, let me buy this. I deserve this. We always say that when it comes to spending money. So that's one of the things you got to work to change that narrative in your mind and change that thought process that has you thinking that that's the only thing that you deserve. You deserve more. You are capable and deserving of financial stability. That's what you deserve. You deserve to have a full emergency fund. You deserve to have investments that are overflowing, and you deserve to be able to have some of your paycheck left when you get paid. But overspending is one of the biggest culprits. Like I said, even though she made decent money, she constantly kept putting things on her credit card. So with her constantly putting things on her credit card, she was consistently running up her balance on that card, which ran up her monthly payment. So as her monthly payment increased, that increased the amount of money she now had to pay out of her paycheck. So I know she thought she was avoiding using cash by charging it on the card, but she only was costing herself more money and over a longer period of time. Like, instead of just paying it with cash and ripping the Band-Aid off, now she got an open wound and she got to continuously treat. The next thing is a lifestyle creep. We move up, we get promotions, and we do well. Like, let's be real. We are out here kicking down doors and busting out flows. We are opening businesses. We're running other people's businesses. You got so many C-suite. We professionals. We doing our thing. We are doing our things. We are our ancestors' wildest dreams. But along with that comes the need to upgrade things that don't really need to be upgraded. They don't really need to be upgraded. We don't need to buy a new car just because we make more money now. We don't need to buy a new phone when we just had this phone for 6 months just because the new phone is coming out. So we do different things, or because, say, for example, we have a raise coming up or promotion coming up, we automatically create new bills that sucks up all that money. And then the last one we're going to talk about is self-esteem. Oh, no problem. Is self-esteem. A lot of times we spend money because of our own self-esteem. Either we're competing with somebody else, or we're spending to make ourselves feel better. We put other people on a pedestal and therefore put ourselves down and lower on the pedestal. So we spend for emotional reasons. We spend as retail therapy. We spend and buy things to try to impress others because we feel like, oh, if I buy this or I'm at this level, then I will impress them. And that's not necessarily the key. So self-esteem can also lead to a lot of our spending, and we just don't realize it. We don't. One of the things that is very important to notice, and I saw this in an article, it was basically why women will suffer the most if the Supreme Court rules against Biden's student loan forgiveness program. So as we know, the Supreme Court ruled against Biden's student loan forgiveness, and this is why we will suffer the most. So they let us know that they didn't approve of it, and it gives you a pause, because you have to think about it. You're now going to be introducing student loans back into your monthly payments, back into your monthly bills. So if you're ready for them to return, let me know, because I don't think I know anybody who are ready for the student loans to return. We got to get ready, though. We don't really have a choice, because time waits for nobody. So the reason why is because it says that most of the time women make up more than half of the college educated labor force. So more than half of the people who are out working and are degreed employees are women currently. But we have issues where we don't get paid as much. We don't get paid the same wage. So we have less money to be able to pay our student loans down. Okay, so we have different issues that we face to be able to pay off our student loans. So that lack of wealth being left to us is another one. The amount of money that's being passed down to us is already, again, it's less money. So now we have less money to attack these debts. Daycare bills. Typically, a lot of times the woman is the one paying the daycare bill. We have a lot of single mothers. They're covering daycare. That bill is like paying another mortgage. So that is also, again, taking money away that you could use to pay down your student loan. So that's basically the reasons that it's stated. We get paid less, we have less income available to cover those expenses already. Now you adding student loans to the thing. And then if you're coming from a space where you already have fewer resources available, maybe you grew up in the hood or you didn't grow up, with a silver spoon in your mouth, then that also puts you behind and also, again, makes it even harder for you to pay your loans off. Okay. So spending might feel good temporarily, but how often does that excitement and adrenaline last? How long does it last? It's usually short-lived. At the end of the day, it is preventing you from achieving your financial goals. Okay? So one of the things that I typically will have my students do is an expense tracker. I have them do an expense tracker so that they can identify where they're spending their money, what they're spending their money on, what they're doing, and all of those things so that they can see what it is that they're spending money on. Okay. I typically recommend you do this for about 30 days. 30 days should be enough for you to see what are the main things that you spend money on and see where your money is going. The next thing is we want to talk about what are the results. So the results of you living your life and overspending, committing lifestyle creeps, and having your self-esteem basically affect you is now you got high interest payments. Now you can't travel like you want to. Now you get paid and your paycheck is gone as soon as you receive it. And now you got high debt balances. So you're consistently having to pay on credit cards. So it's essentially sucking up all of your money. This is what it looks like. And this is what the result of you committing those issues have. This is what it looks like. Okay. So at the end of the day, you have to guide your money moves and you have to be able to make better decisions about how you do things. But it's going to be hard to do that until you figure out yourself. So I always keep saying money moves, money moves. What are money moves? Money moves are all the steps and actions that we take to guide where your money goes. It's how we use money. It is what our mindset told us to use the money for. So your money moves is it's your financial GPS. So my question is, are we ready to make money moves? Are we? Are we? Are we? Are we? Because at the end of the day, if we don't take action, then nothing's going to change. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing, but expecting different results. You're going to have to do something different if you want a different result. That's the reality of it. I don't make the rules. So a lot of times we don't take action, and there's reasons why we don't take action. We sit stagnant and we beat ourselves up about things that we have the control and the authority and the ability to change. And why do we do that? We do that because, one, we're ashamed. We lack the confidence. We fear the unknown. We don't know about it, or we don't know this, so we are scared to do it and don't want to do it. And then we have all kind of misconceptions about what shoulda, coulda, woulda, instead of actually getting in there and doing the work that needs to be done. You don't have the confidence in yourself. You don't have the confidence in your money moves. It's giving you're not worth it. So I'm here to tell you that it's not a badge of honor for you to put yourself last. All that's going to happen is you're going to watch your dreams and goals get pushed further and further back, and then you're not going to achieve them, and then you're going to be upset. So if you've been talking to yourself and waiting for a solution or some type of way or remedy to figure out how to get it right, because we don't got time to keep getting it wrong, I got a solution for you. I got a solution just for you, The Money Moves course. This course I am so excited about this course. Like I said, I had a group come in and they've been taking the course 4 weeks. So for all the month of August, with everything that's been going on, we have been meeting weekly, and they have been just letting me know, oh, add this, take this out. So this has been carefully curated just for you. So get in, you can enroll, you can go to the link right there. I'll put the link in the chat if you need to. Let me put the link in the chat. So definitely feel free to go on there and click that link, go into the course, take it. It's 4 weeks. I'm telling you, trust me. You won't regret it. Thank you for tuning in. This is Wealthy Wednesdays, the August edition. I'll be back and I see you all at the end of September. And then after that, I got some interesting updates. We'll say that. I got some interesting updates for y'all. Definitely interesting updates. All right.